Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the brand here at Master Investor. Ensure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications so that you know when we go live or upload a valuable talk that can literally change our finances forever. Remember, wealth is measured with time, not just with money. A lot of people have money, but they don't have true wealth, which means that we have control over our time at all times. Okay, we don't depend on anybody's company to create income. We have our own companies. We are creating passive income and capital gains income. Rule number one in our community here at Master Investor is that we work to build passive income and multiply money through sound investing. It takes financial education. I want to invite you to read our ebooks. We have 3 right now: How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On, the 10 New Rules of Money, and How to Invest in Crypto to Build Wealth. We're working on our 4th ebook. It should be released in the next month or so. Stay tuned. We have another ebook, our 5th ebook, that is going to be covering everything that it has to do with the legalities of our businesses, which is important. We talked about taking care of the boring stuff, right? A lot of people start making money with their business, but they don't choose the right entity. They don't understand how to avoid paying taxes. Remember, it's not how much money we make, is how much money we keep and make that money even work harder to make more money for us. Remember, we're going to be recycling even profits back into our business and other asset classes that we will be investing in. There are 5 different asset classes that exist in order to create passive income and capital gains income. Number 1, we have businesses. Number 2, real estate. Number 3, crypto. Number 4, paper assets. And number 5, commodities. They all require financial education in order to succeed in them. A lot of people only go to school to get academic education, and then they go to university to get professional education, but they lack financial education, which is the most important out of all of the 3 educations, in my opinion, due to the fact that money affects everything. We can't go far without money. So if we're going to be playing the game of money and money affects everything that we do, then our first step should be mastering money, understanding how to build assets that produce passive income and capital gains income, and creating any type of return on investment from any economy. You see, even when the economy is crashing, a true investor is always creating cash flow and seeking opportunities that other people do not see because they're not mentally prepared and they don't have the financial experience. They lack taking action, and they usually are too busy working at their job, paying for their bills, and they forget to multiply money, to make money through investing. And if they do any investment, like I mentioned before, they invest in fake assets, assets that take money away from them, fake assets, because they are really liabilities. Remember, an asset, a true asset, is a business or an investment which is composed of a system of systems doing the selling and telling for us. Even when we're not there, it's making us money on autopilot, okay? And so if it's not making us money today, then it's not an asset. If it's not paying money into our pocket and all it's doing is taking money out of our pocket, then it's a liability. So 401k, mutual funds, bonds, CDs, and all of those fake assets which were created for the financial uneducated, they don't work, okay? They don't make anybody wealthy. And in fact, it would be better for those people to invest in financial education and start actively investing. Instead of giving our money away, we have financial education in us. Therefore, we can put our money to work successfully. We can choose one of the asset classes that we would like to start with and begin to invest in that asset class, not only with our capital, but also by using debt, good debt, which is basically using other people's money, right? OPM and other people's time, OPT, learning how to delegate, but also looking over our advisor's shoulders, right? We cannot let the advisors take control and decide everything. We need to always decide for ourselves and our companies and our brands what is the best decision. So we listen to the professionals, and at any time that any of the professionals do not meet our standards, then we need to update and we need to upgrade our team at all times, okay? That's why having an environment that everyone is improving themselves through financial education and self-development, and whichever area we are experts in, okay? We need to be focusing in be acquiring more knowledge from other people and mentors that have done what we want to do. So I want to talk about marketing and the importance of having the right core values and building a business that doesn't really, on our marketing, doesn't really talk about the products themselves, right? Because the products will speak for themselves. What we have to talk about in a fast and rapid world of technology, and everybody has the ability to look at different competitors within minutes, okay, using the telephone. So what we have to do is talk about the experience and the impact and who we honor and what are the core values of the company and what we stand for, what we believe in. The mission needs to be clear. So we need to understand what the customers really want from us. Okay, we need to really study our customers and under promise and over deliver. It's something that we follow here inside of our community and creating win-win relationships that benefits all parties involved. Okay, so it's important that when we create a product from scratch, we're thinking about the end user, we're thinking about that solution solving their problem. Ultimately, that's why they're paying for that product. But specifically in our marketing, we want to create a sense of experience. Think of big companies like Nike, Adidas, Apple, right? Versace, Prada, Coke, MASTERINVESTOR, Louis Vuitton, and all of these great companies and true brands that when we think of Nike, we don't just think of a shoe company, we think more than a shoe company, and creating slogans that represent the brand is critical to do in this new age that we're living in order for us to stay relevant and take over our competitors successfully and legally, but most importantly, ethically as well, right? We need to keep our ethics in. We need to understand what we're doing with our businesses in order to fulfill that need that we are so passionate about doing. People that have passion and they act on that passion tend to change the world tremendously. We have the power to dent and to make an impact. Even when we're not here, we can still create an impact in humanity through our products and services, specifically our brands that we're creating, because a true brand cannot be replaced, and a true brand has intrinsic value, which means that it has the legalities in order. I talked about that on our previous video, why it's so important to do the boring things, understanding about taxes. And we don't have to do the taxes at all. We're gonna hire a CPA that speaks the right business lingo. Not all CPAs are for the wealthy mindset. Okay, we're gonna choose the right team. We're gonna incorporate in the right state. We're going to readjust if we need to change or tweak something in our structure when it comes to building our portfolio, okay? A lot of times people tend to go on business without knowing exactly what is the best option as far as starting with the right entity to avoid paying taxes and keeping more of our cash flow that we're making. Again, it's not how much money we make, but about how much money we keep, and keep making investments with that capital to bring more capital back in the form of passive income and capital gains income. So ensure to get our ebooks. We have 3 right now: how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, the 10 new rules of money, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth. We're working on our 4th ebook. It should be released in the next month. It's going to be amazing because it's teaching us how to raise capital, everything that we need to know about raising capital, because that's the job number 1 of a wealthy entrepreneur, is to raise capital, is to do that from the front end of the business that we are acquiring, controlling, and also from the back end of the business. In other words, the business is always built to raise capital from the end users, right? So we have to deliver that product and the message in front of the right group of people so that they can purchase and repeat the process again if they would like to come back for more, okay? And then we need to ensure that we are delivering that to the customer immediately. So if it's a digital product, it's a physical product, we need to have the logistics in place. We need to understand the 8 integrities of a successful business. And we talk about that inside of the cash flow triangle, okay? We explain what's the cash flow triangle, and we talked about the 8 integrities. It starts with a mission, team, leadership, cash flow, systems, communications, and product. Those are the 8 integrities, not just product that is the most important integrities of the 8. You have to understand how to build a successful business by applying the 8 integrities that work inside of a successful business. If you look at any big business, you will notice the 8 integrities that we explain inside of the cash flow triangle. So remember, you want to have the mindset of a business owner and an inside investor, which is the wealthy context. And understanding the difference between an asset and a liability is going to take us very far when it comes to building our wealth, because a lot of people are acquiring liabilities every single day, every week, every time they touch money. All they acquire is liabilities, things that don't make them money, things that rust and lose value, okay? We don't want to ever just invest on things that lose value and rust and rotten. We want to always put our money to work, and if we want to buy a liability to acquire something that we like, but it's just a liability because it's going to require us to pay an expense, then we want to create an asset that will create enough income to pay for that liability's expense. Therefore, everything is free at the end, okay? So think about the things that you want to have in your life, and think of businesses that can replace the income that can pay for the income or the expense that is required to pay to keep the liability in our lives. So a lot of people are working hard to pay for the liabilities, but they just don't know how to make money work hard for them, and they end up being in the rat race forever, okay? Not knowing how to get out of it. And it's very frustrating at the end of the day if you don't have the right guidance. That's why we created our products and services here at Master Investor. We have a newsletter that you can have access to. We have an article going out with financial education. We have products that can literally change your life forever financially, okay? Everything that we're doing here is to help us understand how to invest successfully and get that return on investment today, and break free from the rat race and create true wealth and increase our wealth as we move forward. It's not about shrinking. It's about understanding how to utilize debt and raise capital and make more money so that we can leverage ourselves into the ideal scene that we want to have for free, because we're obtaining everything through passive income and capital gains income using debt, other people's money, OPT, and other people's money, OPM, and all other people's time, OPT, which comes when we delegate. But even when we delegate, we still have to look over people's shoulders. We cannot just let go, okay? We need to ensure the culture, the systems, the communications, everything that we need in order to keep that business growing, we need to put in place, okay? So the core values and what we stand for needs to be clear for the customers, okay? We need to create slogans and capture and capitalize on keywords, if you will, right? So keywords are critical when it comes to building wealth in today's age. In today's economy, we need to capture keywords, okay? So what is the keywords of your businesses? What are the keywords that we need to control in the marketplace so people relate that keyword with our brand? So think of Nike, just do it, right? That's a keyword. When we say just do it, we think of Nike immediately without mentioning Nike, and that's the power of a true brand, because it has intrinsic value, the legalities and order. Nike is registered, it's protected, it has patents, so no one can come in and take the valuable production of Nike, what they do best, okay? They cannot take it from them because it's protected through legality. So right from there, having intrinsic value makes Nike a true brand, and of course it makes a profit. It has business integrity, which means it's creating a profit, right? So we are in the business to create a profit, to serve the masses with our products, to solve a problem. And when we do that successfully, when we achieve that, and when we deliver that product to them successfully with systems, then we get rewarded with passive income, the bottom line, the cash flow. After all expenses are paid, what is our income? How much money do we keep? And then however much money that is, we need to now figure out where we're going to put that money to work, and we should have a plan of action even before we get that money to make it work hard immediately so that we minimize taxes and we relate every single expense to our businesses, okay? And we can do that legally when we have a tax strategy map out for us with the help of professionals, with the right CPA, with the right bookkeeper, with the right accountant, right, the right team. It's important that we understand that the job number one of a wealthy entrepreneur is to raise capital. And the number one skill is to sell without selling using systems and smart marketing. And the number one job of a financial investor, an inside investor, or I should say a master investor, is to multiply money through sound investing in different asset classes. So we don't diversify in just one asset class. Here at Master Investor, we show our community how to diversify among the 5 different asset classes that exist so that we protect ourselves from down economies and hedge for inflation, okay? We can make money in any type of economy. Some assets will do great in some economies and some assets will not do great. But as long as we have different assets and different asset classes, then we can literally profit for any type of market. That's what a true master investor does, is to profit and be prepared for any type of economy. Understanding how to use debt, understanding how to create passive income, and creating true wealth is critical in order to create financial freedom and create the lifestyle that we want. Remember, people along the way are going to judge whatever we do. So stay focused, stay loyal, be authentic, take small steps every day, be around people that encourage our dreams, that like to hear about our wins. Not everybody needs to hear our visions, our ideas. Write our goals down and make sure that the mission of our businesses and brands are clear to the customer. So for example, the mission here in our community at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high quality financial education made simple. We're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. So specifically, what we do here, every single product that we purchase and invest within our company and our community at Master Investor is to elevate our financial IQ so that we can create and take advantage of opportunities for passive income and true wealth. So as we acquire our knowledge here at Master Investor, we're going to turn around and create passive income, because the knowledge that we're acquiring is the authentic knowledge from the ultra wealthy, and we're honoring those mentors. We're honoring the people that have come before us and created true wealth in their lives, and they have shared their journey and their tips and everything that they need to do in order to be the person that they are. And there are a lot of biographies, there are a lot of books out there that can tell us exactly how to create wealth, okay? So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We need to improve and, of course, study the greats and become greater than them. But we need to take massive action. We need to learn from other people. That's the only shortcut in life, is to learn from other people and apply that knowledge into our lives. Don't make the same mistakes. We can avoid mistakes, unnecessary mistakes, and we can make a better path towards our dreams, a faster path. We want to be on the fast track, quick. We don't want to be taking forever to be financially free. We want to make passive income right now. Remember the 3 E's of a financial investor. Number 1, financial education. Number 2, financial experience. And number 3, excess of cash flow, okay? Once we have passive income, then you can call yourself a master investor once you're not working for earned income at a job and all of your expenses are being paid from passive income and capital gains income, and now we thrive in every single month with that type of income. Then you can call ourselves a master investor. We successfully made it as a master investor. So it's not about making millions, it's about creating financial freedom, learning how to pay every single expense in our lives with passive income and capital gains income, which is the income that comes from investing, all right? So it takes financial education, get our ebooks, go into our digital courses. I'm gonna show you how to create freedom, how to make money while we are sleeping, while we're enjoying life, traveling, and doing the things that we truly love, right? Let's live through purpose in life. Let's take advantage of every single day that we have. It's an opportunity just to wake up alive, okay? How many people don't get up, right? And just by breathing and being able to function, we can make a change in our lives and other people's lives, most importantly, right? Because everything that we're doing here is to serve the masses. If we're creating a business, we need to think of other people. It's not for ourselves. If it's just for us and it's just a hobby, it shouldn't be a business. Okay, so remember the core values when it comes to marketing. We want to capture keywords that relates to our brand. So when people mention those keywords, all they think about is our brand. Like I'm loving it with McDonald's, right? I'm loving it. That song has really marked and capitalized that keyword, I'm loving it, linked to McDonald's. So it's truly powerful what marketing can do for our brands and how much it affects our bottom line, our passive income. If you have learned something on this video, let me know in the comment section below. Reporting live from beautiful Miami. Join me here on our mission at Master Investor. Welcome to our community. Bring you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Thank you for joining me. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Click the link in the description. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.